Have you ever been at a crossroads? You know, where the easy path is kind of selfish, but the right path, well, that one's going to be tough. It's a feeling we all know. Today, we're going to dig into that exact conflict and explore a really powerful idea about who the final and most important judge of your life truly is.
So let me just ask you something straight up. Think about it for a second. At the end of the day, when all the noise from the world just fades away, whose opinion, whose final verdict on what you did actually matters the most?
And the answer? It's so simple, but it's also incredibly deep. It's you. It's not your friends, not your family, not what you see on social media. Nope. The toughest, most critical judgment you will ever face comes from the person looking back at you in the mirror.
Okay, so once you realize that you're the ultimate judge, it forces you to look at something we all face, that trap of selfishness. It's that moment where you feel that pull between a quick, easy win for yourself and sticking to what you know is right. This slide just lays it out perfectly, doesn't it? On one side, you've got a real tangible benefit. Let's say a cool $20,000, cash in hand. And on the other side, something you can't really hold, your humanity, your values. That's the dilemma right there, a short-term gain versus your long-term integrity.
So how do we end up justifying that selfish choice when it comes up? Well, we do this little mental trick, this short-term calculation, where we only focus on the immediate payoff. And this quote, it just nails that internal voice, doesn't it? You know it's a moral compromise. You see that the person or the situation isn't right, but the promise of that benefit is so tempting that you start to ask, well, what am I supposed to do? That's the moment your principles get put to the ultimate test.
But here's the thing. We can't just live in the moment, right? We have to think about the mirror of the future, because every single choice we make, big or small, is being recorded. And this timeline, it just lays it all out perfectly. As we get older, looking back is, well, it's inevitable. You're going to hit these milestones, 35, 45, 55, and you're absolutely going to look back. You'll review the big moments. And when you do, trust me, your conscience doesn't forget. It delivers its verdict, loud and clear.
You just can't escape it. It's a simple fact of life. One day, the person you become is going to sit down and judge the person you are right now. And that's the absolute kicker, right? It really doesn't matter what the world thinks of you. What's truly dangerous, what has the real power to lift you up or crush you, is what you think of yourself. You can't run from that feeling.
And when you start thinking this way, it totally flips the script on what success even means. It makes you ask, what's the real price of pride? And I promise you, it's not what you think. I mean, just look at that number, $10 million. For so many people, that's the dream, isn't it? It's freedom, it's power, it's the finish line.
But when you stack that pile of cash up against the feeling of pride you get from knowing you never betrayed your values, that money is just paper. That deep, unshakable self-respect is priceless. It's a kind of wealth that money literally cannot buy. So this is what real success looks like. It's not about your bank balance. It's about a feeling of completeness. It's about being able to look back on your whole journey and feel genuinely proud of the person you were, knowing that when things got hard, you didn't break. You stayed true to you.
All right, so if a pile of cash isn't the greatest wealth, then what is? Well, the answer comes from redefining what it means to be truly intelligent and strong. You know that little voice of fear we all have? The one that whispers, hey, if I don't take this shady opportunity right now, I might end up with nothing. It's that fear of missing out.
Yeah, that's just a flat-out lie your mind tells you. It's a total trick, a story based on fear and the idea that good things are scarce.
Here's the truth. If you have integrity, if you're a good person and you work hard, the world isn't going to forget about you. In fact, it's going to bring you thousands of better, cleaner opportunities that actually fit who you are. You don't have to sell out for the first cheap offer that comes along.
And this, right here, this is what real intelligence is all about. It's not about having the fastest brain or the cleverest comeback. It's about having the strength to build a solid value system and then having the guts to actually live by it, especially when it's hard. That's real strength.
So what's the game plan? How do you actually do this? Well, it starts with looking in the mirror. First, you recognize a flaw in yourself. Then, you find the inner strength to conquer it. Every time you do that, you make your entire value system stronger. And from that place of strength, you start to make the world around you a better place.
See, a person with real character, they don't just affect themselves. It creates this awesome ripple effect. They do right by the people they love. They earn real respect from others. Their integrity inspires people. They literally make their little corner of the world a more positive, beautiful place to be. That's the true power of living one principled life.
So, I'll leave you with this one question to think about. As you go about your day, facing all kinds of decisions, big and small, just ask yourself this. Years from now, when I look back at this moment, which choice is going to make me proud? Because at the end of it all, that's the only verdict that really truly matters.